And good evening, County Nation. Welcome into the broadcast here. Game 2 of the doubleheader between Yavapai College and your College of Southern Nevada Counties. As always, I'm James Hernandez, happy to bring you this broadcast here of CSN Athletics. County Event Center, the place to be. Our Lady Counties dominated Yavapai College on the women's side here, besting them 87-44. And, yeah, you heard correct, 87-44, a 43-point victory for College of Southern Nevada here coming in to this one, and CSN already besting Yavapai College on the road and looking to get to 2-0 against the visitors from Prescott, Arizona. Starters for your counties look like this: Cyril Franklin, Caden Koch, Chase Jackson, Ron Wright, and rounding out the lineup here, Elijah Conway Wilson. First bucket of the game here to Martin De La Portiere, and he gets Yavapai College ahead 2-0 early. Yavapai comes in 9-13 overall, 4-6 in ACC/AC play. Your Coyotes coming in 11-4 overall, 6-2 in ACC/AC play. Fresh off their most recent victory. Talk about dominating home victories here. It was the most dominating home victory in the history of the program, a 90-point victory over Community Christian College here. And you heard that one right as well. You thought the 43-point victory was a lot for our Lady Coyotes earlier tonight. Southern Nevada on the men's side took care of Community Christian by 90 to win that game and improved to 6-2. So this is a moving day type game here. Southern Nevada looking to improve to 7-2 in ACC/AC play ahead of a tough road trip this Saturday, February 1st. Our Coyotes will hit the road and head to Thatcher, Arizona for a battle, a fist fight with Eastern Arizona College, and the Monsters have revenge on their mind as Southern Nevada beat a nationally ranked EAC team here at the Den. The program's first victory over a top 20 opponent. EAC, I venture to say, has not forgotten that particular evening here, and they've probably had it circled on their calendars ever since that game concluded, and traveling called on. Actually, sorry, no traveling, a foul called on the floor here by Deshaun Miller. So once the foul was called on the floor here, play ended. Baseline inbounds here for Cyril Franklin. He gets it to Chase, and Chase, if at first you don't succeed, try again. 34 goes up and flushes it home. Southern Nevada's first field goal of this one gives them a 3-2 lead. Franklin dribbling it here at the top of the key. Looking to use the pick from Caden Koch. Goes around the set screen here. Gets it back to the corner for Watanabe. On the return pass, Franklin short. Big-time bucket there by Yavapai College. Sees the Rough Riders surge in front 4-3, and now this is going to be a competitive game for sure. But one that Southern Nevada, on their home floor, at the end of the day, got to get this victory. And Drake Watanabe here buries the three ball here in the lefty from Honolulu, Hawaii. Slick shooter, number 30. Turnover, Southern Nevada coming back the other way. A reach-in foul by Cyril Franklin. No need for that if you're Franklin here. Nadir Myers had a little bit of a lane to the hoop, but he had some help coming back the other way. So if you're Cyril Franklin, you don't reach out and make that foul here. Just try to recover as quickly as you can, get back in good guarding position. So 6-6 ball game. As we move under 15 minutes to play in this first half. Ball taken away momentarily. Recovered, however, by Yavapai College. 3-point ball on the way by Robinson. No dice. Ron Wright. Bounce pass to Cyril. Ron gets it back. Ron set a CSN men's basketball single game scoring record here, going for 44 against Community Christian College last time out. This projects to be a lot more competitive of a game, and Nadir Myers gives Yavapai College a 2-point lead, but that is quickly erased by Ron Wright here as he gets his first field goal. This one, we're now knotted up at 8 apiece. Low post feed to De La Portiere. No good here, but the grab by Jason Parent puts it back for 2. And right on cue, number 32 buries a 3-ball to put CSN up 11-10. And David Estes, speaking of young men who have been playing out of their minds, 32 had his career high against Community Christian College, but right there gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and he'll be called for the foul, the and 1. They'll give number 13, Kyle Robinson Jr., an opportunity at an old-fashioned 3-point play. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with him. Southern Nevada and Yavapai College in a back-and-forth battle for conference supremacy here at the County Event Center. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with you. 12:22 remaining before halftime, live on the County Sports Network. So Ron in the front court here. Good guys trailing by 2. 3 ball on the way from right. No good. Collected by number 12 there for Yavapai College. That's Deshaun Miller. And now Yavapai College, 3 ball on the way. No good by Jason Parent. Rebound collected deep in the corner by Ron Wright. Ron quickly into the front court. Gets it to David in the corner. Estes for 3. And number 32 buries his second 3 ball of this one. And just like that, David has 6. And CSN back in front by 1, 14-13. Estes a problem. A 6'9" forward who's got a sweet stroke from beyond the arc. And David, a quality shooter regardless of his size. Nice up and under layup by Jason Parent to get Yavapai College the lead right back. 15-14 Rough Riders. Drake from the corner. And Watanabe, again, speaking of players not to be left alone, he and David Estes, a combined 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. And the 12 of Southern Nevada's 17 points. So, big threes from both Watanabe and Estes here. And those young men carrying the water early for CSN. 3 ball coming. Rattles out here. Nadir Myers and the travel called on number 13, Kyle Robinson Jr. That'll result in a turnover. Possession coming back to Cody's way, leading by 2, 17-15. Shot missed there, but an outlet pass from Franklin to Conway Wilson. Intercepted by Nadir Myers, and Nadir Myers going in for an easy deuce. The visitors from Prescott here leading now by 3, 20-17, just under 10 minutes remaining in the half. Now over 9, and Cyril Franklin, the hoop in the harm in the paint. Franklin has been deadly here in the painted area here. He's a young man, a freshman, coming to us from Silverado High School, and one who is absolutely, like I always say it here, sounding like a broken record, improving with every game rep he gets. Every time he's on the court here, he seems to improve. And this is an opportunity now for Side to knot this game up at 20 apiece if he can convert the old-fashioned three-point play here. One free throw coming for Franklin. And that one missing off the back iron here, rebounded by Rafael DePoy. And DePoy secures a rebound. Yavapai College clinging to a 1-point lead, but Ron Wright taking some lunch money here, and Ron going the whole way. The Southside Chicago native kissing it off the window for 2 after taking some lunch money from number 4 over there, Andrew Lyon. And you got to keep that dribble close to the vest when number 0 is around. Otherwise, It could be 2 going the other way. Southern Nevada leading now by 1, 21-20. Dribble penetration by Yavapai College. And Deshaun Miller with a beautiful finish in the paint. Off the window for 2. Yavapai regains the lead momentarily, but Drake Watanabe here continues his hot shooting from beyond the arc. 3 for 3 for the Honolulu, Hawaii native, and Southern Nevada regains a 2-point edge, 24-22. Back and forth action here in North Las Vegas on a Wednesday night between the Rough Riders and Coyotes. Fun one so far. That shot in the paint left short by Rafael Dupuy, and Southern Nevada digs it out. Ron, dribble penetration, looking to beat his defender. Back to Drake. Heat check for Watanabe. That his first miss of this one. Has 9, 3 of 4 now beyond the arc. But, hey, sometimes that heat check's necessary. Got to let Drake let it rip when he's on a heater like this. Watanabe, good defense. Gets it to Franklin. Franklin to right on the alley-oop attempt. Little too much here is Ron inside trying to play that 2-player game. But some good defense by Yavapai College in the midst of it. Good CSN defense coming back the other way, but a trio of Yavapai College defenders worked that ball away from the Coyotes, and they bring it back into the front court, trailing by 3. Parent thought about the 3, swings it back to Kyle Robinson Jr. Robinson Jr., a swing pass to number 14. That's Amari Lawrence. Lawrence gets it back to Robinson. Robinson looking to comb the defense here and see if he can create a shot. 9 on the shot clock. 3 ball coming on the way from Rafael Dupuy. That one off here, rebounded by Carson Roberts. Roberts into the front court here using the pick from Estes. Swing pass to Conway Wilson. Elijah looking to penetrate the defense. Number 12 leaves his feet for a bounce pass to Watanabe. Plenty of time left as Franklin has it at the top of the key. He's going to pull from deep. That one no good. Rebounded by Jason Parent. Parent will bring it into the front court here, get it to Nadir Myers. Myers hands it off to Robinson. And the Rough Riders looking to cut into a 3-point deficit. 3 ball on the way from Lawrence. That one no good, but the rebound by Dupuy. Rafael Dupuy with 2 defenders on him. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way from number 13, Robinson. And Robinson no good, but Watanabe. Oh, I think there'll be a foul called there here, so let's see. On the pass. Foul called on number 14 there. It's going to be Amari Lawrence. Fortunate for Southern Nevada there is that pass from Matan to be a little too far ahead to be grabbed, but the foul makes it as if that play never took place. And Robinson here working against the taller Estes. He kicks it out. Swing pass here ends up eventually with Jason Parent. Parent at the free throw line here. His jumper off the back rim. No good. Rebounded by Franklin. Side looking for a teammate. It's Elijah. Elijah corner pass to Max Romero. 4-3 here as Max buries a corner three ball here. First triple for number 3. Southern Nevada leading now by 6, 28-22. Yavapai College has been without a bucket here in 3 possessions. This would be a 4th if they don't find one here. Can't have these empty trips if you're the Rough Riders. Parent gets it back out to the top of the key to Robinson. Robinson with 8 on the shot clock, working against Elijah, and a nice find there. Robinson to Jason Parent, and Parent lays it up for 2. A big bucket for the Rough Riders. They're now within 4, 28-24. Elijah tries to lay up out the window, no good. Lefty layup blown by Martin De La Portiere, and he's fouled trying to go back on, but they don't get any easier than that bunny. Number 20 missed, but he'll try to get him back from the charity stripe. Yavapai College shooting 2, trailing by 4, 28-24. 3 and change remaining before halftime. David thought about the 3 there. Instead gets it off to Ware. Christian Ware with the handoff to Max. Corner pass to Elijah. Elijah, some fancy footwork and dribbling here. Euro step shot off. Offensive rebound by Max Romero. Carson Roberts thought about the 3. Instead, he'll kick it to Elijah. Another 3 ball from Max, and that is pure. Great unselfishness there by Elijah. We always say it. Give up a good shot to get a great one. Max pays off the debt here. Corner 3. Romero 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Drake Watanabe 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. And David Estes 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. So the 3-point shooters for Southern Nevada have identified themselves in this one. 3 players with 2 or more made 3-pointers. Romero trying to make it 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. He misses. Rebound ripped down by Jason Parent. Layup blown there, but Laportiere puts it back. Timeout Southern Nevada. We'll take it with him. CSN and Yavapai College in a back-and-forth battle here at the County Event Center with the good guys leading 31-28 live on the County Sports Network. Koch gets it up top here, looking for a teammate. He dribbles it into the lip of the paint. Bounce pass to Carson Roberts, knocked away. Last touch by Yavapai College, so possession will remain here with CSN. Foul whistle down low here. 84 seconds remaining before halftime in a 2-point ball game. Foul on number 15 for Yavapai College. That's Jason Parent. That'll be his first personal here. 16 foul on the Rough Riders here. 4 for Southern Nevada. Carson Roberts at the line here. First free throw from Roberts up and in. Southern Nevada extends their lead to 3, 32-29. And Roberts makes good on the second of 3 here. So Roberts looking to cash in 3 big free throws from the charity stripe here and give his Coyotes the largest lead of this first half. If he makes this, it'll be 5, and he does. So good job by Carson Roberts making the charity stripe an ally, as we always say. Make it an ally, not an enemy, especially when you earn those chances. And Roberts cashes in on 3 big free throws here. Lead is now 5, 34-29. Low post feed, looked like an and one there, no call. But Martin De La Portiere kissing it off the window for 2. Yavapai College within a possession. Ron trying a 3-ball from the corner. Foul's called on Ron. Foul called on Caden Koch underneath here. Trying to get up and get in the mix for that offensive rebound. Instead, committing the foul here, and that's a 15 foul in Southern Nevada. So with just under a minute remaining, 59.1 before halftime, Yavapai inbound trailing by 3, 34-31. Ball coming into the front court here. Robinson working against Elijah. The help comes from Romero. Romero retreats to get back into good defending position against Parent. And Laportiere, nice work there by Martin De Laportiere. And Yavapai College within 1, 34-33. This Rough Riders team absolutely up to the task of avenging a home loss earlier against Southern Nevada. Elijah 4-3, in and out, heartbreak. That was about 3/4 of the way down, and Yavapai can hold for the final shot if they like here. 17, 16, 15, shot clock turned off. Rough Riders will have an opportunity at the final shot of this first half, and a competitive and fun one it's been, back and forth. Parent 4-3, and he buries it here. So Jason Parent coming up clutch with a 3-ball here. Yavapai College will take a 2-point lead to the locker room, 36-34. A little different from the road trip that we experienced up in Prescott, Arizona, where our Coyotes handled business here and won a 7-point game, 98-91, but it was competitive there, and it'll be competitive here. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in 15 minutes for this conclusion of this ACCAC conference game between Southern Nevada and Yavapai College, live on the Coyotes Sports Network. And welcome back into the broadcast, fans. Second half about to get underway here between the Rough Riders and Coyotes. Some first half stats for you. First for the visitors from Yavapai College. Rough Riders shooting 44.1% for the game, opposed to Southern Nevada's 33.3%. A big shooting percentage difference in a 2-point ball game. Leading scorer here for both sides would be for the visitors from Prescott, Arizona. That's going to be Jason Parent with a game-high 14. Martin De La Portier behind him with a 10 spot to go along with 4 rebounds. Parent has 6 boards. And on the Southern Nevada side, the only Coyote in double figures would be Drake Watanabe with the 10 spot, courtesy of 3 balls from beyond the arc here. So Watanabe with 10, and behind him a couple Coyotes with 6, David Estes and Max Romero. So buckle up. We're in store for a fun second half. Southern Nevada, if you remember, won the first installment of this battle in Prescott, Arizona, outlasting Yavapai College 98-91. We could be in for a similar finish here, and both sides looking to gain some offensive momentum as we start the second half. CSN starts it off with a bucket, courtesy of Elijah. And that bucket answered very quickly here by Kyle Robinson. Kyle Robinson now has 5, and Yavapai a 2-point edge, 38-36. Ron Coleman, the defense here, has it poked away momentarily. Good defense here by Yavapai without fouling. Robinson, the taller defender, and Ron had a little issue with him, and he's called for steps. Nice job by Robinson. You know, you hear college coaches say it all the time. They say, hey, just be big, get big. When the defender's there, if you have a height advantage over them, you know, put your hands up, use your height, jump straight up. Don't reach, don't foul, and a lot of times that size will win that defensive possession, and it did right there for the Rough Riders. 3 ball on the way from Parent, and Parent stays white hot as Jason Parent buries the 3 ball. He now has a game-high 17. Riders, their biggest lead of this game at 5, 41-36. Elijah looks for a low post feed to Chase, gets it to his side. Franklin, a bounce pass to Caden. Koch looking to work against his defender down low, gets it in the paint to Chase. That one off the lip of the rim here, rolling out. Riders into the front court here, leading by 5, 41-36. Robinson with it. Kyle Robinson here working against his defender, Caden Koch. Kicks it out to Nadir Myers. Myers here with plenty of time. 12 on the shot clock, 18 and change on the game clock. Parent gets it poked away momentarily by Franklin, 6-5. Parent drives hard. Attempted layup off the window, no good. Ball finally corralled by Caden Koch. Koch hands it off to Cy, and Franklin bringing it into the front court here. Southern Nevada trailing by 5. Franklin looking for a bucket here. CSN looking for its second bucket of this second half. No good. Offensive rebound by Chase Jackson. And a foul called underneath. Martin De La Portier is going to be called for the foul. And De La Portier called for the personal foul here. Chase will shoot 2, 41-36. As the former Centennial High School Bulldogs sophomore, 6'9" center Chase Jackson looks to cut into a 5-point Yavapai College lead. First free throw from Chase. That one finds its way home. Southern Nevada within 4 now, 41-37. Chase looking to bury one more here. And that one short off the front end of the rim, rebounded by Jason Parent. So 1 of 2 for Jackson. And now Kyle Robinson bringing it into the front court. Robinson here to Laportier. De Laportier with the handoff here to number 12, Deshaun Miller. And Yavapai College going a little too fast. Out of sorts offensively, results in a turnover. Sub coming in for Southern Nevada will be Carson Roberts. And Elijah Conway Wilson will get a blow on the bench here. Roberts will join Ron Wright, Chase Jackson, Caden Koch, and Cyril Franklin on the floor here for Southern Nevada. Coyotes looking to make up a 4-point deficit, 41-37. Get past to Ron. Ron has his dribble drive cut off. Caden from the free throw line. Shot fake, has it taken away. And if you're Caden, you got to value that ball a little better than that. Martin De La Portier earns a steal. And Robinson bringing it into the front court. Yavapai College leading by 4. Ill-advised pass there from Robinson trying to get De La Portier down low. And if you overshoot 7-1 sophomore here, you know you've thrown the ball way too high, and that was the case here with Robinson. Turnover, Yavapai College has CSN within the front court, trailing by 4. Carson Roberts has it knocked away from behind, but a foul called. That'll be the second on Yavapai College. Second of the half. Ron thought about the 3-ball, steps just inside and buries it to the hoop and the harm. Ron Wright, when you need a bucket, number 0, has been that guy for us so often that it's becoming a habit. And Ron Wright here continues to put in some work here, and Ron doing some fantastic work. 15th nationally in junior college scoring, 21.2 a game for Wright, and he's also 3rd in the NJCAA in free throw percentage, shooting 93.8% for a junior college guard. That is exceptional here in the 21.2. Nothing to scoff at. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. Southern Nevada, 1 free throw away from making it a 1-point ball game. When we return, don't go anywhere. 41-39 Rough Riders live on the County Sports Network. And welcome back into the action, fans. Southern Nevada trailing by 2, 41-39. Ron Wright had a chance to cut it to 1, but misses the free throw right before the timeout on the court here. And with 16 and change remaining in this second half, Yavapai College clinging to a 2-point edge. Shot no good. Ron Wright brings it out. Ron gives it to Cy. Cy looking for a low post feed to David. David with some traffic in the paint. Oh, heartbreak as that one comes off. Basket interference. I think that was De La Portier, and they'll count that bucket. And he pulled on the net just as that ball was coming off. And anytime it's in the cylinder, if it's close, you're going to get that call. Game knotted up now at 41 apiece. 16:04 remaining in the second half. And a bad break for Yavapai College as the 7-footer's finger just got caught in the bottom of the net, pulled it down just enough to induce the goaltend. Game knotted up at 41. 3-ball on the way from the corner, no good. De La Portier trying to fight for it, no good. Ron brings into the front court here, waiting for some teammates. Low post feed to Estes. David, a little baby hook from just outside the paint, and it is good here. David gets that one to rattle home, and just like that, Southern Nevada back up to 43-41. Back in fourth action here at the County Event Center. And this is going to come down to the wire. At least it appears that way at this particular moment. And the jumper by Robinson Jr. And Kyle Robinson quiets the home crowd for the moment. Caden Koch looking to do some work. Jump step from inside the paint. I think the foul was called on the dribble drive. So Martin De La Portier fouled, whistled for his second personal foul.
Next play, here we go.
Baseline inbounds goes to Ron. 17 on the shot clock. Missed dribble there. He gives it up to David. David to Caden. So you had two counties in the same spot here. If you're Franklin, you gotta move through that screen. and create some more space offensively for you and your teammates. Forced and challenged shot by Franklin, no good. Rebounded by Yavapai College. Robinson bringing it into the front court. He skips it up ahead to Lawrence. Lawrence on the way to Parent. Jason Parent fouled on the dribble drive here. Foul on Caden Koch. That'll be Caden's second foul here, using the body. Koch smothered here, gets it to Franklin. Franklin thought about the three. Instead tries to penetrate the defense, and a bounce pass to David Estes will result in a turnover. Second free throw from Parent rattles out here, so Jason Parent unable to extend Yavapai College's lead past 5, 50-45. 12.5 remaining in this one. Cody's going to have to find a way to pull out a comeback on their home court. Caden Koch called for steps. Caden's had a tough time down low, but to nobody's surprise here is there's some real size on this other side. Martin De La Portier and Rafael Dupuy. These are some guys with some real size. 6'9" for Dupuy, 7'1" for De La Portier. And that size has definitely bothered both Caden Koch and Chase Jackson down low. Two free throws on the way here for Kyle Robinson Jr. First free throw from Robinson off the back iron, no good. So Rough Riders leaving some points at the charity stripe here, and they leave two. A big empty possession here. Hey, if you don't make the charity stripe a friend, it doesn't just apply for CSN. I know you always hear me say that. Make the charity stripe an ally, not an enemy. And I think technical foul called on Amari Lawrence as well. See where this is called. We'll let things get sorted out on the court and get right back with you in a 5-point ball game. Don't go anywhere. Live on the Coyote Sports Network. So the technical foul was called on Southern Nevada, number 10, Surreal Franklin here, and a lot of contact here. And, hey, this is one of those games. It's, to steal a term from football here, it's a two-chin strap game. A lot of physicality going on, and, you're going to get, some blood, some sweat, and some tears out here from both these sides, and it just shows you how hard both teams are competing, number one, and how important this game is for the ACCAC standings and otherwise. As you're seeing Yavapai College put their best foot forward after Southern Nevada was able to steal a road win in Prescott, Arizona about a month ago, 98-91 versus this Yavapai team. They have that fresh on their mind here, and they are playing one of their best games of the season, at least that I've seen in recent memory, coming in 9-13 overall, 4-6 in league play. But, like they always say, don't be silly enough to judge a team by its record. You got to see what they can do in person and what they'll do, when the chips are down. And right now, Yavapai College executing their game plan to perfection and a 5-second call. And that's another self-inflicted wound for Southern Nevada, resulting in a turnover. So this is, CSN, ton of time left, 11 and change, so nothing been decided. But if CSN does not come back to earn this victory here, there'll be a lot of things, a lot of miscues to point at here, and a lot of chances and points left out there here for Southern Nevada. Nice defense here, turnover, steal to Drake Watanabe. Watanabe slows it down, gets it to Elijah. Conway Wilson gets it to Franklin, back to Elijah. On the skip pass to Ron. Ron goes up against some contact, up and under layup for number 0. And you want to know how you average 21 and change a game? That's how you do it here. You get to the cup early and often, and you force the defense's hand here. Ron Wright missed a chance to convert at a 3-point play earlier here. I'm going to bet my money here that number 0 finds a way to convert this one here. Free throw on the way. Oof. And I jinxed him completely. Credit that free throw miss to the announcer's jinx. Ron was shooting 92% coming into this one. That'll slip a little bit. Parent being guarded by Elijah one-on-one here. Parent has been doing some serious work. A lot of contact, no bucket. But Deshaun Miller. Ron doubled here. He gets it to Estes. David with a beautiful jumper here, about 20 feet out, and 32. He's pure. Big time bucket by Dave. He now has a dozen to go along with 3 rebounds. CSN within 4, 53-49. Amari Lawrence here picks up his dribble, gets it down low momentarily to Myers. Myers combing through the defense, finds number 14, Amari Lawrence, for the three ball, no good. But another offensive board here, and Lawrence called for steps, looked a little unsure there, lifted his pivot foot to cause a turnover. Ron looking to take advantage of Amari White, comes into the paint. Back to the top to Drake. Ron gets it back on the return pass. Watanabe being pressured by Nadir Myers. Myers right in his lap. Cerrillo working against Jason Parent. And Cerrillo goes up for the layup attempt. Parent called for the personal foul here. So Sy will shoot two. 7th team foul on Yavapai College. 5 on the Coyotes. (53-50) here in favor of the visitors from Prescott, Arizona. And this game has gotten physical, it's gotten tough, and it has turned into a dogfight here in North Las Vegas, as both sides unwilling to relinquish any sort of give here on this particular game. And we'll see how this one finishes out here. Rafael Dupuy will be the man at the charity stripe here. Shooting a 1-and-1. And my apologies, in the act of shooting, he's shooting 2. Second free throw up and in by Dupuy. So he finds 1 and 2, and Yavapai finds themselves ahead by 4, 54-50. Watanabe return pass to David. Drake has it. Dribbles against some contested defense and some height. David gets it to Ron. Little floater in the paint by Ron. He leaves it short. Trying to fight for the offensive board, unable to get it. Chase went up against there. That was close to goaltending. If you're Jackson, you got to watch out. That could have easily been called in the cylinder touch and a goaltend there on 34. Instead, CSN gets a bucket on the other end. So fortunate break for Southern Nevada. 54-52. Deshaun Miller leaves it short in the paint. And last touch by Miller. Possession to Southern Nevada. Timeout, Yavapai College. We'll take it with him. Rough Riders leading the Coyotes 54-52. 8:37 remaining in this one, live on the Coyote Sports Network. And welcome back into the action, fans. 8:37 remaining in the second period here. Southern Nevada trailing Yavapai College 54-52, but CSN to inbound here. And a chance to knot it up on this possession. Ron combing the defense. A pass to the corner here to Watanabe. Drake on a bounce pass to Elijah. Conway Wilson under the hoop. And the foul either on number 0, Dupuy, or De La Portier. It'll be on De La Portier here, so it'll be 2 for Elijah. And if Elijah can make good on both, we'll have a brand new ball game knotted up at 54. Elijah Pierre on the first one. One more coming for Elijah. And nice work here, making that charity stripe an ally is Conway Wilson. And we're knotted up at 54 apiece, 8 and change remaining in what has been a back and forth nip and tuck affair at the County Event Center here. A low post feed attempted, and it is off the hands of number 20, De La Portier. Another turnover for Yavapai College. That'll be the 13th of the game for the Rough Riders in Southern Nevada. Elijah gets his defender off his feet, but decides to pass it back to Caden Koch. Watanabe here. Cut off here as he gets to the lane. Elijah combing the defense here just outside the paint. Free throw line jumper for Koch. No good. Elijah with the board, though. Big second opportunity. Drake for 3. No good. Elijah rips his second offensive board on this possession. Trying to do it himself. No good. And oh my goodness. 3 shots at the basket for the Coyotes. A couple point blank. And Caden Koch. Got to be careful here because you can get a technical standing over, intimidating. There's several ways now that we've seen that here. So if you're Caden Koch, you got to err on the side of caution there. And Koch now with 4 personal fouls. He'll join Cyril Franklin. So Coyotes in foul trouble here. Franklin and Koch with 4 apiece. And still a lot of time to go in this one. 7:26. As game-high scorer Jason Parent steps to the charity stripe, looking to add to his 22-point total. First free throw from Parent finds its way home. He now has 23 to go along with 8 boards here. So Jason Parent having himself a night in North Las Vegas on a Wednesday, last Wednesday of January. Unable to convert both, however, and Koch skies for the board. Watanabe up ahead. Cut off defensively here. Ball back to Elijah. Elijah looking to work Parent, his defender. He gets it back to Koch. Koch fakes the dribble, handoff, finds Chase down low. No bucket, and a good foul by Martin De La Portier as he's making Chase Jackson earn 2 at the charity stripe instead of allowing him to flush that home for 2. So big chance here for Southern Nevada again to find themselves in the lead, but got to convert at the charity stripe. First free throw from Chase, up and in. Chase now has 5. One more will give Southern Nevada a 1-point lead. And Chase Pure at the line from 2, 56-55. Good, guys, as we tick under 7 minutes to go in this one. Parent receives it from Robinson. Robinson gets it back from Myers. Look for Parent and Robinson to do the majority of the ball handling here in these sets. And the low post feed. Anytime a big man brings it down, it's trouble. Oh, my goodness. De La Portier erases what looked like a bunny for Caden Koch. Great defense and recovery defense by the Rough Riders here. Unbelievable. Offensive foul called on number 20, Martin De La Portier. That's his third personal here. So a big call right there. And the offensive foul wipes away any chance the Rough Riders had at a bucket there. CSN bringing it into the front court. ACW, Elijah Conway Wilson with his team leading by 1. 56-55. Elijah not in love with that shot here. It was the degree of difficulty very high on that shot. I think we could have got a better one. Speaking of bad shots, Yavapai College takes a rush shot, rebounded by Caden Koch. Watanabe giving the motion to settle things down a little bit here as he brings into the front court. Ron, this is his time. Zero looking to take over as he has done so many times for us in the past. Wright combing the defense here, working against a bigger defender, De La Portier. Oh, Caden Koch. My goodness, looking like a football or a rugby scrum down low. And it is gotten physical here at the County Event Center. Held ball gives possession to Yavapai College. Yikes. It's getting physical down low, as they say, man's game out here. And it has definitely turned into just that. Robinson bringing it into the front court. Parent fouled on the dribble drive here. That's the 18th foul in Southern Nevada, so it'll be a 1-and-1 here for Jason Parent. Charity Stripe has not been super friendly to the Rough Riders as Yavapai College only 5 of 11 from the Charity Stripe as Jason Parent steps up to shoot 2 huge ones in a 1-point ball game. Franklin back in here with 4 personals. Koch and Franklin with 4 personals apiece. Got to be careful if you're Southern Nevada. 1-and-1 here for Jason Parent. First free throw up and in to knot this one up at 56 apiece. And Parent will earn the bonus. He now has 24. And one more free throw here could give Yavapai College the lead here with 5:31 remaining in this second period. And he does. So Jason Parent with a 25 spot. Big time game for number 15. And that's to go along with 8 boards. So 15 doing the heavy lifting offensively, and a bad turnover there for Southern Nevada. Poor pass. Last touch by Estes gets out of bounds here. So Yavapai College will inbounds leading by 1. 57-56, 5:20 remaining. In a white knuckle special, a nail biter. Deshaun Miller here with the handoff to Nadir Myers. Myers to Parent. Parent's going to let it rip. And a heat check for Jason Parent is pure. He now has 28. Yavapai College up 4. Nadir Myers chasing Drake Watanabe. 3 ball from Estes on the way. That one left short. David follows his own shot, goes up with it, no good. Jason Parent rips his 9th rebound down here to go along with 28 points. Yavapai College not in a hurry, up 4 with 4.5 remaining in this one. De La Portier looking for a teammate. He hands it off to Robinson. Robinson has 12 on the shot clock, working against a taller Caden Koch. He gets it off to Nadir Myers. Myers back to Robinson. Robinson to De La Portier, working against David down low. And De La Portier, too strong. Big move down low. Southern Nevada now trailing by 6, 62-56. And credit Yavapai College for executing in the dire moments here. And speaking of that, a big-time bucket by Caden Koch as he kisses home a deuce off the window. CSN within 4, 62-58. Under 4 remaining here in this one. This has a 1-possession game written all over it here. Deflected ball taken by side. David gets it up ahead against De La Portier. No call, but David finishes through the contact anyways. Southern Nevada within 2, 62-60. as Estes grabs the back of his neck, and Dave wondering where that and one was. Timeout called on the court. We'll take it with him. Southern Nevada looking to make a comeback here, trailing 62-60, 3:29 remaining. Don't go anywhere. The exciting conclusion of this one on the other side of this commercial break, live on the Coyote Sports Network. Welcome back into the action, fans. Timeout on the court over here, 62-60, Yavapai College. 3:29 remaining in this one. CSN looking to find their way to the winner's circle here. Rough Riders looking to avenge an earlier loss versus these Coyotes in Prescott, Arizona. Jason Parent has done the heavy lifting offensively for Yavapai College, and it continues as he pours in points 29 and 30 on that bucket to go along with 9 boards. Yavapai College back up a 4 spot. Franklin here against Parent. Oh, foul called underneath. Fortunate for Franklin. And they're telling Parent just get big and play. That's a 4-team foul on Parent now, so that's 4 on number 15. And he has carried the water offensively for Yavapai College, so keep an eye on that. He joins Southern Nevada's Cyril Franklin and Caden Koch with 4 fouls here, but Jason Parent has really done everything offensively for Yavapai College. So, you know, a 5th foul can come in many ways, and obviously the next one for Parent, if he gets it, will result in a foul out here and a disqualification from this contest. So Franklin looking to make both. He does. CSN now within 2, 64-62. Just under 3 minutes remaining. As Robinson Jr. brings it into the front court. Kyle Robinson Jr. working against Koch. Bounce pass to De La Portier. Handoff to Parent. Watch Parent. He has hit some threes. Floater in the lane. Wow. And number 15 has just been money in those spots. He now has 32 to go along with 9 boards, so a heck of a game for number 15, Jason Parent. Where's this young man's ACC AC Player of the Week nomination? If I had a nom, I'd give it to number 15 without a doubt. Young man's playing a hell of a game. Caden Koch, speaking of playing a good game here, an up and under layup down low to bring the Coyotes to within 2. Moving time, as they say, 2:05 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Coyotes need some stops. Cyril Franklin digs it out here, and with 1:52, he brings it into the front court with his team trailing by 2. Franklin to Estes on the skip pass for 3 from the corner, no good, but staying with CSN as that's last touch by Robinson Jr. there. Goes off his hands, and a big rebounding opportunity going through the hands of Robinson Jr. here. Ron being guarded by number 12 over here, Deshaun Miller. Caden Koch doing that work down low, and he gets the best of De La Portier, and we're knotted up at 66 apiece. Are you not entertained, Coyote Nation? Don't go anywhere. 92 seconds to decide this one when we return live on the Coyote Sports Network. And welcome back into the broadcast, fans. 92 seconds left to decide this one, 66 apiece. And we, down the stretch they come, as they say in the sport of horse racing here. And which one of these horses will get the game-winning shot, the go-ahead shot, help its team secure a huge conference victory within the Arizona Community College Athletic Conference. Robinson hands it off to Parent. Parent has done the heavy lifting for the Rough Riders with 32 points in this one. Robinson looking to get it back to Parent. Instead, it's going to be a three ball that's partially blocked and grabbed by Estes. Estes gets it to Drake. Watanabe up ahead to Caden. Caden mishandles it going up. Oh, Ron pulls an offensive board down. How did Zero get that offensive board amongst the trees? We'll never know. Estes has his shot blocked in the paint, and now we're under a minute to go. Still knotted up at 66. What a game. What a game. Robinson Jr. here into the front court. 18 on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. Robinson's going to rise and fire, and he buries a huge two-pointer here. He now has 11. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with him. Southern Nevada trailing by 2. 39.5 seconds. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with you in 60 seconds live on the Coyote Sports Network. David to inbound here from his own baseline, gets it to Ron. There's going to be about an 8-second difference, game clock and shot clock here. Ron gets it in, bringing it to the front court. Franklin now with it up top. 18 on the shot clock, 26 on the game clock. Franklin looking to move against Parent. Parent has to be careful with 4 personals. Franklin trapped. He gets through it. David from the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Yavapai College, and he is fouled there. He is Deshaun Miller. A big board for the Rough Riders, and they'll head to the charity stripe. 4-2, but Yavapai College, 8 of 15 from the free throw line in this one. So just a hair over 50%. And it'll be, I think that'll be the 9th team foul on Southern Nevada, so still a 1-and-1 here. That's a big, big deal here because it's not automatically 2. Deshaun Miller has to earn the bonus, and that means he's got to make the first one here. Last 1-and-1 here. Deshaun Miller trying to earn the second free throw here. Free throw up and rattles out. Koch with the board here, and again, we said it was huge. The 1-and-1, timeout on the court. Don't go anywhere. Southern Nevada, a chance to tie or win when we return on the other side of this commercial break, live on the Coyote Sports Network. All right, other side of the commercial break over here. Caden Koch inbounds from his own baseline. Southern Nevada very lucky that first free throw was missed. Ron into the front court. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Koch loses it under the hoop. And with .2, that's going to do it. Heartbreak City for the Coyotes as they had the right idea. Caden Koch unable to keep that one under wraps. And now the 10-team foul committed. So this will be 2 free throws for number 5, Nadir Myers. And also, even bigger than that, .2. So there's no catch-and-shoot type scenario. If Yavapai College makes the first one, they might do well to just miss the second one here. And on the touch, the .2 will be gone. They said .8, I think I heard the ref say, though. So I think they're going to reset the game clock to .8, which may allow a potential catch and shoot. There it is, .8. So .8, I think Southern Nevada can get a catch and shoot. But Nadir Myers can make that all for naught if he can bury 2 free throws here. 2 coming for the Rough Riders. First free throw from the lefty, Myers rattles out. Got to make this here, or a 3 can potentially win it for Southern Nevada. So Nadir Myers here, mad at himself. But again, the true clutch free throw is this one coming up here with .8. So Nadir Myers looking to make it a 3-point ball game. He does. He switches that one home. Timeout called by Southern Nevada. Final one, I believe, for CSN. They're going to try to draw something up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with you. All right, County Nation, if you have any fingernails left, you won't after this final .8. Yavapai College leading your Coyotes 69-66 in a dogfight back and forth here in North Las Vegas, the County Event Center. And Yavapai College looking to rip a road win here in the ACCAC. Southern Nevada hoping for a miracle. .8 still on the clock. CSN got to have a 3 to tie. And time, not an ally of the Coyotes. Cy Franklin to inbound. I don't know. I might have had David inbound here, number 32. Just a little extra height here and definitely ability to throw a baseball pass pretty far. But, hey, this is going to take a minor miracle here for Southern Nevada to find a way to extend this game. Rough Riders leading by 3, 69-66. Cy with the attempted inbounds pass to Ron. Are they going to say Ron was fouled?
There's no time.
With .2? So a foul called, and man, you know, if you're Yavapai College, I think you're politely asking where that personal foul was, and you know, in a baseball pass scenario in a game like this, you know, so there'll be .3. So if you're Ron here, you got to make the first one. And then you have to hope for an intentional miss and then a tip-in with .3. And by a tip-in, I mean you got to get up off that miss. If it comes off the back iron, front iron, wherever, off the backboard, whatever. And you got to get up and tap it in if you're Southern Nevada. But Ron has to make this first one or else it's almost all for naught, right? Because it can't go out .3, not enough time to catch and shoot a 3-ball. So Ron, Pierre on the first one. Now he's going to miss this one on purpose. And Southern Nevada is going to hope for a miracle and a tip-in at the horn. CSN, I don't know how many timeouts they have as they take another one. It has to be their last one. We'll stay right here with you, Coyote Nation, and again, explain the scenario. Ron's going to intentionally miss this free throw. He's going to hope to miss it somewhere there with the rebounding opportunity. Obviously, expect to see Chase Jackson, David Estes, everybody crashing toward the miss here and trying to get a fingertip on a basketball and somehow knock it back in the hoop. So, point three. And fans, don't forget, your Coyotes on the men's and women's basketball front will be in Thatcher, Arizona, February 1st for their next conference matchup here. And the next home item on the agenda will be Central Arizona College as number 18 battles number 16 Southern Nevada baseball for early supremacy in the ACC on the baseball front. But right now, our minds firmly on the hardwood and hoops. Ron's got to miss this one, and with point three, Coyotes got to get a tip. Rough Riders have a lot of size out there, however. Ron misses it, and the rebound grab by De La Portier. So a heck of a fight here, finished by the Rough Riders as they improve to 10-13 overall, 5-6 in league play. Your Coyotes fall to 11-5 overall, 6-3 in ACC play. Leading scorer again for both sides, Jason Parent, just flat out balling for Yavapai College. He put up 32 to go along with 9 rebounds. Game high scorer for your Coyotes, David Estes, with a 14 spot to go along with 4 boards. And behind him, Drake Watanabe with a dozen to go along with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Drake, 3 long balls here from beyond the arc. So that's going to do it for me, Coyote Nation. Not ending the way we wanted to here, but a heck of a game between 2 very competitive clubs in this ACC conference. And we'll look forward to the next broadcast here, but that's going to do it for me, Coyote Nation. Peace and love. Appreciate everyone tuning in on a Wednesday night. You guys be safe. Have a great